Hello everyone and welcome back to our channel. In today's video, I'll be showing you how to wireframe in Figma in 2024. So today, we're diving into the world of wireframing using Figma, which is a powerful design tool for creating user interfaces and prototypes. So stick around as I guide you through the steps to create wireframes in Figma. So let's lay the foundation for your next digital masterpiece. Make sure to stick by, let's dive right into this video and simply let's get started. Before we start with this video, make sure to watch it from now till the end so you have full experience. First, you'll have to go and open Figma and create a new file. To do so, go and open whatever browser you're going to use to follow this tutorial steps with. Here in my case, I'm actually going to use the Brave browser, and of course in your case, it could be any other browser that you could possibly have. Once you open that browser, basically just go to this URL section and type figma.com and hit the enter button. This should take you into the home screen or main screen of Figma right away. If you have an account, you can simply go to the top right corner, click on login to log in into your account. And if you don't have an account, click on get started for free to create an account instead, or get started here on the middle. Of course, if you don't know nothing about Figma, you can simply scroll down to read more information about it, or just have a general idea about it on how it's or what's Figma about. Of course, if you're interested about the pricing, here is it. You can pause the video and read it all by your own as an example with the features and everything. They have a free plan, of course. So for me, I'll just go here and click on login to log in into my account. As you can see, I can log in with Google if I don't want to create to go through all the boring steps of logging in into my account. The same will be for get started, of course. You'll be able to get started with Google if you don't want to get through all the boring steps of creating your account. So for me here, I'll just choose Google, choose this one, and yeah, authenticated, and they will log me into my account right away. Now, what we'll need to do once we open Figma and logged in into our account, now as you can see, you will find yourself on the dashboard first of all, so we'll have to go and start or create a new file. Of course, as you can see, you'll be able to click here on create design files. You can start from draft. You can go and start with the Fig Jam, of course, board, or even import something from, as an example, your computer or from Jamboard using Google Drive if you want to. Of course, you'll be able to create new teams. You'll be able to see your teams. You'll be able to search for files, teams, or people. You'll be able here to type and click Fig. Jam generates a board using even AI. This is just so beta, but it's actually very, very useful. It will use AI to help you doing a lot of stuff that you can start doing by your own. You can, of course, familiarize yourself with this dashboard once you logged in into your account. Just keep clicking on stuff and try everything out by your own. So let's to start, of course, I'll just go here, click on design a file. I want to start creating or designing a file on this account. And as you can see, this is gonna be our file. So first of all, I'll name it test as an example. This is gonna be the name. Of course, we are on the free plan. We can get a better plan if you want to get more features. And here, as you can see, we have design, the prototype. We have a lot of stuff. We can add like a lot of things that we want. As example, here you'll be able to view, file, edit. Also, you can get familiarized with this also. But of course, first you'll have to set up your canvas by selecting the appropriate device size or even custom dimension for your wireframe. You can choose from various device type or size or even custom dimensions. You can even use some device like a desktop, mobile, or tablet, depending on your project needs. Of course, while you're creating the file, not now. Now you already choose, like, as an example, a blank one. Now, it's time, of course, to start wireframing. You can use the shape tools in Figma to add basic elements such as rectangles, as an example in here, I don't know, such as some eclipse, polygon. I'll just add another polygon in here, and squares, circles, lines to represent different parts of your interface. These elements, of course, will serve as placeholders for content and functionality. Now, you can rearrange the elements, of course, as an example, on your canvas to create the layout of your wireframe. Consider the flow of information and user interaction as you place elements such as navigation, bars, content, selection, buttons, and input fields. For me, I'm just going to like have here some random stuff because I don't care like about the appearance or anything about it. Now, you can even, or to provide an example, some clarity in context, you can label and annotate your wireframe elements. You can use the Figma text tool to add labels for navigation items, buttons, form fields, or any other important components. You can also use annotation to explain functionality or provide notes for collaborators. An example here, you can select several of them as example, go to prototype position, you can change the design of it as example, give it another like color, size, stroke, effects, exports. You can do whatever you want. In the prototype here, you can even show the prototype settings and change the background of it, the device. You can example, maybe put iPhone 15 here, whatever you want, an example. So this is just the thing that I talked about earlier. And yeah, now you can even use this component to for your reusable elements for efficiency and consistency. Consistency. You can use components in Figma for your reusable elements such as buttons, headers, footers, example, and this will allow you to make updates in one place and change, of course, will affect or reflect across all instances for all the components. And you can apply, of course, stroke and file styles to your wireframes elements to differentiate between different type of content to interactive elements or interactive elements. Of course, for example, you might use a solid file fill for content areas and the dashed outline for clickable elements. Once you've created your wireframe, you can preview it to ensure everything looks as intended. You can then share your wireframe with team members or, I don't know, stakeholders for feedback by generating a shareable link directly from Figma. And of course, you can do that through this top right option. Click on share, and you'll be able to share it to a specific email. Or, as an example, click on publish to community or get an MP code or copy the link and send it to people so they can see it. Of course, like you can do a lot of other stuff. I cannot go through all those stuff like one by one as an example to show you because this like will take more than 2 hours to go through all the things that's in here in Figma. And but of course you can see some videos and like get used to it. Of course you'll be able to do a lot of other stuff on Figma. But for me, there you have it. You successfully learned how to wireframe in Figma in 2024. With Figma intuitive interface and powerful collaborations feature, you can quickly create wireframes that effectively communicate your design ideas. If you have any questions or there's a specific topic that you'd like me to cover in the next tutorial, just drop it down below in the comment section and I'll try to do it as soon as possible. Of course, if you like this video, also make sure to leave a like down below, subscribe to our channel for more helpful tutorials like this one, and happy wireframing, and I'll see you in the next video. So goodbye.